Evan Ferguson is said to have emerged as a target for Manchester City. Liverpool could be left kicking themselves over their failure to sign Evan Ferguson when he was on trial with the Reds if he ends up joining Manchester City. The 18-year-old has emerged as one of the Premier League's most exciting talents since breaking into Brighton's first-team setup last season and looks set to enjoy a stellar career at the very highest level. Ferguson produced a career-best performance against Newcastle last weekend, bagging a hat-trick to help the Seagulls maintain their impressive start to the new campaign. He is now said to have emerged as a potential target for City, who are reportedly willing to play him alongside Erling Haaland in what would be a formidable strike partnership. Such a move would represent a major kick in the teeth for Liverpool, who had Ferguson on trial before he signed for Brighton at the start of 2021. He began his career in his native Ireland with Bohemians, but was quickly identified as a target by the Reds, who noticed his sky-high potential from the outset. Ferguson spent time in Liverpool's academy on a trial basis, but ultimately opted to join Brighton, believing that it would be a better environment for him to develop as a young player. He admitted last year that he was also being pursued by the likes of Everton, Celtic and Manchester United before linking up with the Seagulls. "I have been on a trial to a few clubs, but that was the main one," he told Sussex Live. "I was on trial with Manchester United, Celtic, and Everton. I think from the outside it was obvious to see that, and most of the managers here have given chances to young players. It was my decision. I think it was a good club. When I came over it was different from all the other clubs. Obviously, there were some other Irish boys here. You could see a pathway for them. It just had a different feeling here. Everyone was welcoming. It was good." Ferguson went on to explain that although he was tempted by the possibility of joining Liverpool, he chose Brighton as they were less likely to hamper his first-team prospects by spending big money on new strikers. "It came down to the fact that if you come to Brighton, it's a pathway through," he added. "If you go to a team such as Liverpool, then they can buy a striker for £60 million to £70 million. At Brighton, they like to bring their academy players through and give them a chance. I'd say that was the reason, looking long-term rather than short-term." Ferguson's decision to join Brighton over Liverpool was clearly a smart move, with the Irishman going from strength to strength under Roberto De Zerbi at the Amex Stadium. It remains to be seen whether he will eventually join City at some point in the near future, with the reigning Premier League champions needing to break the bank to stand any chance of snapping him up.